What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today, I'm going to review a wonderful attar, once again from the house of Maison Anthony Marmin. If you've been following my channel long enough, you do know I personally love this house. Their products are like phenomenal every time. I mean, I may not like the smell, but trust me, the quality and everything, the presentation, everything is like top notch. Really love their stuff. They're based out of Dubai. In case you're not familiar with the house, I will leave their website in the description below. Go ahead and check them out. Really good stuff, authentic stuff all the time. So the attar in question today is Sicilian Musk. This is like a newer release. I think they released in early 2024 this year. So like beautiful stuff. And again, if you see like if you think like this is not one of your thicker oils, do not be alarmed that, oh, this thing is not going to perform long. That's a very wrong concept, because thickness of the oil is not what determines your longevity, especially in attars. So Sicilian Musk, let me give you the note breakdown, like the olfactive pyramid breakdown as per their website, and I'm going to tell you all about my experience and observation of Sicilian Musk. And in the meantime, if you're not subscribed, do hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button if you like contents like these. So as per the website, Sicilian Musk has bergamot and herbal notes on the top, lemon and light florals on the mids, and on the base you've got powdery Arabian white musk. Guys, when I applied this attar, again, just for reference, this is a 12 ml vial, in case you're wondering. So this 12 ml vial has a longer applicator stick. So of course, you do need to control the amount of oil you're applying, because this one particularly is very potent. So when I first apply it, what do I get? The initial thing is that you get a beautiful, like a zesty bergamot and some herbal notes. Now, the kind of herbal notes over here, it's not one of your violet or any other kind of herbal notes. What I notice, it's more of like that green, like a very nice, smooth kind of opening with that citrusy part. But again, it's the zest of the bergamot itself. It's not a very fruity thing. It's more of like a zest. So it's a very nice, wonderful opening. It's a very refreshing one, but at the same time, let me tell you something. This one is a sweet bomb. Like, if you like sweet attars or fragrances, this is something you might be very interested in. This one opens up sweet. Doesn't open up extremely sweet in the opening, but it's sweet. It's fruity, kind of almost feels like a candied bergamot zest, so if that makes any sense. So the herbal note over here, it's more kind of feels like I do get the essence of lemongrass. It's kind of like that, and it's a very soothing one. It's not one of your like a bug spray or anything. It's a very smooth, very nice, sweet, candied, citrusy kind of zest of the citrus kind of feeling. And as the attar is drying down further, this is where the lemon and the floral notes come into play. Now, the florals, I don't know what kind of floral they used, but it most likely feels like one of those roses. I don't know if it's Taif rose or any other kind of rose, but it does kind of feel like a jammy, sweet rose. Personally, if you know me, I do not like roses in my attars or fragrances. I mean, I'm very picky about that particular note. But this one does the job. It's really nice, very soothing to my nose, and like it feels heavenly. The fruity, what do you call, like the citrus part is not too prominent. You do get that lemon vibe, but again, this is not one of your acidic or super sour lemon. It's more like the flavor only. So it's a very nice, like at this point, it kind of like feels a bit fruity, but now the fragrance is picking up. It's amping up the sweetness. As the fragrance is drying down, the attar is drying down. This one becomes more powdery in nature, and at the same time, the sweetness just goes beyond whatever you have experienced within like the first 4 to 5 hours. It just picks up on that whole thing. Now, this fragrance at this point, like around 6 to 7 hours mark, this is more of like a powdery nature with some citruses left and right. Now, the floral part is not like a super feminine floral. It's more like a rounding. It has this rounding effect of the whole fragrance itself. The musk is very beautifully done. It's a very clean, and again, this is white musk, so this is like more of like a plant-based thing. No animalic part to it. It's very sweet, and at the same time, it's very fresh, clean, like a very nice linen white bed sheet. It's kind of like that kind of feel. It's not like a soapy one. It's not a creamy one. It's more of like a powdery. It's not super powdery, I must say. It's not super powdery. Somewhere in between, I do get nuances of like sandalwood. Somewhere in between, I could be wrong, but again, Mason Anthony, if you are watching this, do let me know in the comments if there's the presence of sandalwood somewhere in Sicilian Musk. But my nose kind of picks up like some hints of sandalwood left and right. Beautiful fragrance. Longevity wise, let me tell you something. First off, the projection is very loud. You are covered in this very loud, like a super loud aura, strong aura of this attar. Beautiful stuff, I must say. And as for the longevity, this thing easily, very easily, with like 3 to 4 swipes, and I'm talking about a 12 ml full dipstick swipe. So if I'm applying behind the ears, some on the shoulder, either shoulder, and some around here on the wrist, that thing would just go pushing way past 10 to 12 hours. Like, this thing is very potent. And again, let me tell you, be careful how much you apply, because this thing picks up on the sweetness. It becomes, at some point, it might become very cloyingly sweet. So you might choke out either yourself or somebody who's a bystander. So again, although it's a clean musk, but be sure this is very potent. So if you are gonna wear this to work or in enclosed spaces, do moderate the amount you apply. This thing is potent. So guys, that was my honest and humble take on Sicilian Musk from the house of Maison Anthony Marmin. I have some other fragrances too. I have one of their newer releases, which is Le Corsair. Le Corsair, how do you pronounce this thing? This is one of their very animalic take on ambergris, and I have Ombre du Monarque. So this is like a 3 ml vial, like the scent of the kings. Trust me, this thing smells amazing. And as for Le Corsair, this thing has real ambergris, and the first time I smelled real ambergris in an attar was Sheikh Al Fransi. Trust me, guys, these two are very different fragrances. I mean, even the color looks very different. But honestly, if you're talking about animalic stuff, this thing, oh my god. Let me know in the comments, guys, which review you want to see next? Le Corsair or Ombre du Monarque? Which one do you want? Let me know in the comments and I will do my full review. I have been trying them out on and off, so I do have the information with me. I was just, too busy with a lot of work, so I'm trying to gather my stuff now and, try to do more videos, of course. But you guys have been an amazing audience. You do interact with me, and I really, really appreciate all your love and support you show towards my channel and my works. Really and humbly, a humble thank you to every one of you. Really appreciate your support, and you've been great audience all through. So guys, let me know in the comments which one do you want to see. Again, this is Le Corsair, one of our newer releases, like a more animalic take on ambergris, and Ombre du Monarque. Which one do you want to see? Let me know in the comments and I will create the video accordingly, and of course post in Fragcom. And of course, you're subscribed. If you're subscribed, you will get the notification, and don't forget to hit the bell icon too. So until the next one, guys, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.